Welcome to Quick Learning. We are going to resume our lecture on arrays in C++. So here we will start with another program example in which we will explain and we will see that in arrays we can store data beyond the limit of the array, but it's very unsafe because it will overwrite the data in the other values that are not part of that array. For example, let's see here we have defined an array that name is values and its storage is defined as 3. So we can store 3 integers in it, okay? But what we do, we start a loop from 0 to 5, 4, 5, less than 5, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and we write the values inside that array equal to 100. So what will happen? What will happen? It will do as like for the first three numbers of the values, it will write 100 in these, but for the next two, it will overwrite the data in the memory that is already written at that place, and it will write it as 100. So it is very unsafe to overwrite the data because the previous information at that place will be lost. Okay, so here we have shown you a scheme how an array works. So we have defined for these three values, anything beyond that or before that array, the data will be available, some data randomly maybe, and it will be overwritten if we write something forcefully in that. So whenever an array is initialized, we can declare it as it is. So here you can see again we are writing a program in which the number of days in each month will be displayed. An array with the name of days is defined, and the memory inside it, its size is 12. So what we do, we start days d0 is equal to 31. So in the array, the first entry will be 31, the second entry will be 28, the third entry will be 31, and so on and so forth. Similarly, for the display, what we will do, we will again start a for loop from 0 until 11, and we will display what is stored from 1 to 12th index of that array. So as we have saved values above in the program, so it will display as it is that month 1 has 31 days, month 2 has this is the text that we have written. You can see month count plus 1 has, so it's a fixed text, so it will be displayed as it is. Similarly, another program in which each number of days in each month will be displayed. We store the exact values in an array of with the name days, and then we display by starting a loop that the month number 1 has 31 days, month number 2 has 28, and so on, and this will be the result. Similarly, going forward, if we want to get the value of ASCII codes, American Standard Codes, we will use this program. We have defined an array with the name letters, and we have defined A to J, and then we will write the display the integer of this number that will be displayed as 61 to 74. As we all know, this is the ASCII code. So we whenever we initialize an array, we don't need to enter all the values equal to the size of that array. For example, here we have defined an array whose size is 7, but we have defined only 4 numbers for it. So what it will do, it will write these 4 numbers in the first 4 positions and 0 in the other 3 positions. So you can see the program is run to display the values inside this array. So you can see that in the first 4 positions, these are the numbers that we have entered, and the next 3 the position is 0, or it can be anything here, because we haven't defined anything here. So I hope this lecture will be very helpful for you for the understanding of the arrays in C++. We will resume this lecture in the next video. Until then, bye bye.